95% of people with eating disorders are between the ages of 12 and 25. Disorders like these generally arise from negative body image, but how can we be surprised? The average person encounters 400 to 600 advertisements a day. Advertisements with women transformed by Photoshop, men with washboard abs, creating unrealistic standards of beauty for all audiences. As youth, we are aware of these ads and feel the pressure to look like them. The following film explores these issues.
Make you feel I'm pretty too. I was told I was beautiful, but what does that mean to you? Look into the mirror, who's inside there? The one with the long hair.
We started by asking people, what do you see when you look in the mirror?
I look in the mirror, I see myself, but I don't see something beautiful, I see something really disgusting. That's my stomach and me.
When I look in the mirror, I see a lot of things wrong with me. I see the flabbiness in my stomach, how my boobs, unless they're padded, don't fill out my shape. I see the acne on my face. I see the imperfection of my curls. I see a lot of things wrong about me. I don't always love myself.
When I look in the mirror, I see imperfection.
When I look in the mirror, I see an old man, a rapidly aging man. I see all my imperfections, definitely.
Well, I try to see myself in the mirror as a person, because I feel like a lot of people look at themselves in the mirror and they try to see something they need to fix, like there's something wrong with them, like they're not whole.
Something I would want to change about my body is to have a lighter complexion, because I don't really look Puerto Rican even though I am.
I wish I was taller. Like, taller guys are like better looking, or that's like what's perceived as better looking.
Something I want to change about my body is my small breasts. Like, I just feel like having like bigger breasts will be something that I just wanted bigger breasts always.
The media, more often than not, has negative influences on people of all ages, races, and genders, so we asked people how they think the media influences their sense of bodies.
The media influences, adolescents and teens more than anyone, females of all races, but I think it starts at a very young age, like 10 and 11, and then from that point, you're hooked into it and you never really get out.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
My stomach.
Why do you want to change your stomach?
Because I feel like I'm not like fat, but just need to lose a little bit of weight.
53% of middle school girls are unhappy with their bodies. This number reaches 78% by age 17.
The media makes me want to be skinny. Even though people say, "Oh, you're not fat" or whatever, I feel fat compared to the girls that are on catalogs and stuff like that, because I don't look like that picture in a magazine and stuff.
JD, what does a pretty person look like?
A pretty person looks beautiful and looks like a model.
So what does a model look like?
A model looks skinny. Their hair looks like silk.
If you see media and the advertisements, they're portraying skinny girls as being beautiful.
I guess for girls to be skinny, to be skinny like the models in Victoria's Secret catalogs or any type of magazine, because women are portrayed as to be a certain body shape, to be a Coke bottle body shape. They have to be skinny and have curves and all that.
I feel like everything in the media is women sexualized, and I'm not sexualized right now. I'm a normal girl. I throw on my jean shirt and I'm fine. I don't need to try and be sexy all the time, and I feel like that's what's represented in the media, is an average girl, not an average sexy girl.
I feel as though the media, they set up this culture that tells girls, no matter what weight they are, that they need this pill or this drink or this workout or this diet or this show to watch that'll make them not thinner but perfect. And Not in the eyes of people around them, but in the eyes of this omnipresent media that they never actually address. And it's scary to know that a girl is always thinking about the way she looks. And most guys, we just get up, go outside. But when you turn on the TV, it's always saying, oh, get thinner for summer. And it's like December 2nd. And they're always just telling girls that they can improve themselves. And I don't see why.
As a teenager, I was obsessed with losing weight and being skinny. And in my age group, you're reminded that you're going to lose your beauty because as you age, women become less attractive. So I think the media does a good job of targeting insecurities at every age level. So I worry now about aging, but 10 years ago I worried about being skinny.
Now, with more ways to stay connected with one another, yet be anonymous, social media has one of the largest effects on people's perceptions of their bodies.
Facebook, Instagram, Kik, and they would want to change their body, the way they look.
But why would social media make someone want to change their body? What is it about social media?
Because sometimes people call them fat, or like if you're skinny, they call you anorexic.
Concerned that social media doesn't allow you to escape from that pressure, and then you're then constantly kind of bombarded by these images. On the other hand, I think there's kind of an empowering aspect to that. The idea of a selfie can, I think, empower young women in particular to really control their own image and how they choose to depict themselves, and I think that that's incredible.
Social media doesn't always make me feel great about my body. It turns every single photo I take of myself into a competition with everyone else, which is never fun.
I feel like everyone's anxiety level is at an all-time high because they're busy worrying about what other people would think because they don't look a certain way.
If you get a certain amount of likes on your photos, you feel good that day and you're like, oh, all these people think I look cute or I think I look pretty and I got all these comments. And as a teenager, I think that's even more heightened. I feel like teenage girls feel a huge pressure to like look sexy in their pictures and just get lots of likes.
I think social media kind of makes them more self-conscious about who they are and how they appear to other people.
In spite of the media's influence, we try and stay positive by identifying things we love about ourselves.
Well, good looking seems more like it's more of an opinion thing, even though social media kind of portrays it as facts. Whatever they say is what goes, but I don't think so. I think good looking is more of opinion, how I feel about somebody, if whether they're attractive or not, because I may be attracted to somebody else, but I may not be to somebody else. Like, it's just two different things. It's just more of an opinion than fact.
If I were to say one thing that I love about my body, it'd probably be my hair. As difficult as it is, and as obsessed as I was when I was younger, straightening it, I love my hair a lot. I feel like my hair reflects who I am. My hair reflects my race. My hair reflects like my heritage. So I don't really feel any need to suppress it anymore. Now, what's something that you love about your body?
My face. It's beautiful.
My legs. Because, I don't know, I feel like my legs make me feel a little bit grown up and a little bit mature, and I don't know, they just look really killer.
Before, I used to see myself in the mirror as someone really fragile, small, and ugly, and now I see someone beautiful and someone that appreciates herself.
We wanted people to walk away feeling empowered. We wanted people to talk about what they want to see more of.
I want to see more shapes. I want people to embrace the way they are and not have to fit into a certain mold or go to a specific store for what they want.
I want to see more diversity in the media.
I want to see more people happy in the body they have, and I want them to be more comfortable in the skin they're in, whether they're skinny or they're fat.
More people finding their inner beauty or finding this what is socially beautiful for themselves, as opposed to trying to meet something that is fed to them.
More acceptance of different body types, different people, more like positivity all around of like fat bodies, skinny bodies.
I want to see more representation.
I a change in what we consider beautiful. Because I do think it is a little one note. I think it's very white. I think it's very unrealistic.
I want to see more average people in high fashion modeling.
I want to see less people being judged.
Oh, I know what pretty means.
JD, what does pretty mean? Describe pretty.
Be yourself.
Am I less of a lady if I don't wear panties?